Hello, it's Ricardo, and as part of the community have got together, and in particular one commander has turned around and built a fantastic fan art demo where you're able to drive around in an SRV around a planet surface with an atmosphere, and in daytime drive around several buildings, several looks like spaceports and artifacts from the Elite Dangerous game, and also walk around some of the ships. That gives a unique perspective of depth of field and scale and the size of you the individual commander, to some of the ships that you have been flying around, sometimes single-handedly, sometimes in multi-crew. Now, this increased perception that we're gaining from getting up close and personal with the ships we've had for a while in-game, where you're able to drive around in your SRV. But that perception of scale when you're able to walk around. I mean, okay, this is a demo, this is very much sort of like, you know, tongue-in-cheek and an effort to see what can be done by the fan community, in my honest opinion. I think it's great. And I think it does pose the question. The community has been shouting out for Spacelegs and the ability to walk around your ship for so long, and here it is realised in an Unreal Engine. I mean, yes, you know, it's very picturesque, and you know, it's a good desert landscape and the sun's out, and it's something that you're not used to seeing in Elite Dangerous. And the models are all either imported or realised, depending on how it's going, and I don't really know how this stands from a legal point of view, but as it's fan art and it's meant as a test, and the guy's not making any money from this, then you've got to say, well, this is a good perspective of what can be done or what could be done. And given there's a team of developers, and they must be working on something, you know, that the community doesn't know about under top secret wraps, or you hope they are for, you know, chapter 4 of Beyond. Could it be something like this? I mean, have Frontier been called out by a demo like this? You know, this is what could happen. Apply your programming and development might behind a project like this. Implement it into the game. You know, capture what perhaps a Star Citizen is trying to do and realise it within the Elite Dangerous universe. I think, you know, I mean, alright, this has got a long way to go, you know, and as a fan art and as a demo, you know, it's fantastic. And you can see I'm bouncing around the inside of this particular passenger liner. The other ships, they're great. The collision detection is all fantastic, and you know, it's the boundaries and the perimeters of the models are set. And a lot of the ships are realised here. You've got Anacondas, you've got the Asp, you've got the Corvette, Type 9, you know, Sidewinders, and all that sort of thing. It's great. You know, I think it gives that added feel of what can be done if you put your mind to it. Now, I mean, Frontier Developments and Elite Dangerous as a game and as a product do give us a hell of a lot, and I've been guilty of this in the past, saying, you know, is it dying? It needs a bit of fresh air. Even if Frontier went out and gave us this, right, we'd all still find something wrong with it. We'd all look at this and say, well, what if they did that better? What if they did this better? And to be fair, this is a game that is many years already into its life cycle. Nearly halfway there of its 10-year life cycle. I said nearly halfway. And, you know, they've got to keep giving things that are fresh and keeping the community alive and keeping it invigorated. And that really isn't just new ships, right? It's things like this. Additional freedom. Immersion. It's content that makes you feel you're part of something bigger. Now, we've had lots of blackness and different variations on black and a few colours depending on where you go in regards to your place in the universe. But you've not had daylight. You've not had daylight. And this is an entire new aspect that I think seems to look pretty good to me, in my humble opinion. And I think the universe sits well with it. Especially with some additional graphics and perhaps some used looks, which they probably perfected on the crate model, apply to this. Anyway, this is my humble opinion. I'm in no way affiliated with the people who made this. I'm just here to show my appreciation for it and to say that, you know, it's worthy of downloading it. Now, I've put the link of this in the comment section and description section of the video. I don't know if there's any virus in it. I've installed it. My Norton antivirus didn't pick up anything. It said, hey, you know, not many people have downloaded this. So I take no responsibility. Look at it or don't look at it. Look at the video and be safe that if I've infected my PC, then it's my own fault. So, you know, by all means, don't just follow my example. Please apply, you know, your own internet security rules and ethos to installing any software such like this. So there you have it. This was the Spacelegs mini game sort of thing, I think we're calling it, which is basically fan art. It's available on a Google Drive, which you can download, and the link is there. There is some instructions you can find on the Reddit page, and I'll put a link to the Reddit page as well in the comments section. Let's see what you think in the comments. Do you think Frontier, in all its glory, should build something else out like this? I think that's going to be an obvious yes. When do you think it's going to come? And, you know, do you think that this one particular programmer has kind of humbled Frontier developments? I think so. I think so. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you haven't done so, click that like and subscribe button. Also look out for more videos in the series. Check out some of the other games like Subnautica, They Are Billions. No Man's Sky is an update for No Man's Sky coming out soon as well. And also some of the content that's been released from Beyond Chapter 2. I've been Ricardo, thanks very much for watching and see you soon.